welcome to Ida's Homestead. Today we are going to be winter sowing, or also called cold stratification. There's there's plenty of methods. The method that I'm going to show you is three. One, we're going to do it in soil, and you can use milk jugs or any container that will act as a greenhouse. So I'm using these leftover fruit trays, and this is a pastry container that we had. That's one method. These are going to go outside in the cold weather, whether snow, rain, freeze. That's what we want. Second method is, and these two methods I'm trying for the first time, it's ice cubes. These are ice cubes that already froze. I didn't fill them all the way up because I'm going to put seeds and then I'm going to put water on top of them and put them in the freezer. And these are going to be taken out in February, probably late February. The third method is a method that I've used for the 3 years that I've been gardening, is just get a bag, Ziploc bag, and then just put the seeds in the bag and then put them in the fridge for about 2 months. So I normally put the bags in I did it in November this time, but I usually put them in January, and then once I'm about to sow them, I put them in soil. But I want to try these methods and see how it works. So first we're gonna do lavender, and the lavender is gonna be in here. Yes. Oh, and I'm also gonna do a quick update on the onions and the other things that we sowed. So there are many herbs and flowers that need cold stratification. Lavender's an herb that needs cold stratification with rosemary. And I didn't have a lot of lavender in here. That's okay. I'm going to buy another lavender pack and then we'll just sprinkle it. Next is going to be coneflower, poppies, columbines, rosemary, aster, statice need cold stratification. Let me open this really quick. So there are plenty of things that need cold stratification. And here is one. And I'm going to just sprinkle them. Just like that. I don't know if I should do the 200. No, I'm not going to do it. We'll put some in here too, since there was only like a little bit of lavender. Now are these... Okay, so I'm just going to spread these around. Just like that. And what cold stratification is, it just tells the seed to shed its outer piece so it can sprout faster. Do you need to cold stratify? No. But if you don't cold stratify, you'll have the success of your germination will be very low. So it is recommended to cold stratify because you'll have a higher success in sprouting your flowers or your herbs. Okay, and I'm just covering that lightly, and then we're gonna do our columbine. All right, so this is the columbine seed, very small, and I'm just gonna Throw some in there. They're very small. You could also put soil and then put it in the freezer. It depends on what you want to do. And I don't know, I'm just putting about 2 to 3 seeds, probably the most 6 seeds in one ice cube. And then in late February, we will put these in our garden beds. And there you go. They're very tiny seeds. And I've never grown columbines before, or poppies, or any of these. I have bought lavender, but I've never grown it by seed. So I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. Have you guys done any cold stratification? If you guys have, let me know. Or have you guys used any types of these methods? Let me know. And how these work is when you put them in your garden bed, the ice cube will melt and it will spread them out evenly. So that is the nice part. And I'm like throwing seeds all over the place. Don't want to lose the seeds. All right. So that ice cube, I got some tiny seeds on the table that I could use. Okay, so these will go, I will put water on top of these, and they're gonna go back in the freezer. And poppies are beautiful flowers. I can't believe I've never grown them before, but they are beautiful. I've like fallen in love with poppies. And these columbines too. They're beautiful. Look at them. Very beautiful. See what it says right there. Pre-chilling improves germination. So outdoors in the spring to early summer in the north, fall in the south. Sow evenly and thinly and cover with 1/4 of fine soil. Seedlings emerge in 22 to 30 days. Blooms in spring and summer. Double flowers in shade of white, rose, violet, purple, black, and bicolors perennials. Zones 3 to 8. So it's going to be a perennial in my zone. I'm zone 6A. So I have to figure out where I want these to for them to come back every year. Also lavender and calendula is biannual. Poppies, I don't think they are. But we'll figure that out here in a bit. Water. Just like that. Starting to melt. I'll do this quickly. Alright, so I'm going to finish doing these and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so here are the poppy seeds. They're tiny. So we're just going to sprinkle some on top. Just like that. And then once I'm finished with this, I'm going to put them in the freezer. And then I won't take them out until February. Alright, I'm going to finish doing this because I got to do this quickly before these melt. and I'll bring you back. I'm going to put these in the freezer. I'm going to water these, and then I'm going to put them outside, and then I'll give you an update of on the onions. Guys, so quick update on the onions. I have seen some sprouts. There's one right there. And there was another one somewhere around here. I just can't remember where it is, and it's probably too small for me to see it. But there's one right there. And here is only 4 little sprouts of rosemary. And I'm going to come and water these. And those are the rosemary. Look at them. They're so tiny. They're so cute. Celery takes forever to sprout, but I'm keeping it moist so it could sprout quickly. Here is, I don't know what this is, but it's sprouted. Let's see what it is. White Spanish onion. And we have some sprouts there. And there's some more sprouts there. And that is, let's see what that is. That is a creme brulee shallot. And that we have some sprouted there. Tiny little things. And then down here, which I gotta come and put some water. And we have some sprouts there, over there, and some in the back over there. This one, I haven't seen any sprouts yet, but I am assuming I'll probably see some tomorrow. And here, oh, there's one over there. So we have sprouts coming up, and I am very happy about that. I'm gonna come and water these here soon. You want to keep them moist when they are germinating. Not soaking wet, but just moist. I am still watering them over the top, but once they establish and get big, they're going to be watered from the bottom. But yeah, we are seeing some green, guys, and I'm so excited. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, learned a little bit about winter sowing. Yeah, and it's a must. Winter sowing, you don't have to do it, but if you want a higher germination, you're gonna have better results if you winter sow or cold stratify your seeds. The ones that need it. There are some that don't need it. So keep that in mind. And you still have time. All right, guys. Bye.